Welcome to Leisure Gamer Network, a home for working professionals, students, parents, or anyone else with a passion for gaming but have time constraints on when you can play. We review games after an hour of gameplay to see if they grabbed our attention and are worth your time playing. Arkham City, the once former Gotham slums, now house the city's most violent and insane criminals. Inmates can roam the open-air prison district freely, and without rules, bloody gang wars are fought as different villains use force to lay claim to the city. As long as they don't try to escape, the prisoners are left alone by the mercenaries securing the border.
We believe he intends to kill her. How should we proceed? Stand down. Let Two-Face have his fun.
Batman discovers that Hugo Strange, a brilliant but shady psychiatrist running the prison, is plotting something substantial. He won't leave the city until he gets to the bottom of it, which means Batman is in store for another long night. Well, it actually looks like it will be a longer and more challenging night than the first game, as most everything has been expanded or improved. Batman starts off with many, but not all of the upgrades earned in Arkham Asylum. There are plenty more to unlock, but many of the advanced combat moves from the first game can be used right away. Batman has access to new takedown skills such as the beatdown, where he can land consecutive punches on an isolated enemy. Some takedowns use the new quick use function of the gadgets, allowing the player to seamlessly incorporate gadgets into their combos. The Batclaw is used to pull enemies towards Batman and then slam them to the ground, while explosive gel can be placed when evading. The map is much larger than before and is designed for exploration, so improvements were made to accommodate this new focus. The grapple gun can propel Batman forward, keeping him off the ground indefinitely, while the dive bomb technique can be used to gain altitude and speed by opening the cape at the right moment. New gadgets such as the smoke pellet buy the time necessary to make a quick escape. Once safe above enemies, Batman can survey the area and take out enemies using one of the many techniques in the refined Predator system. Improvements range from grabbing an enemy through a wooden wall or sneaking up behind two enemies for a double takedown.
You hear the noise that last doctor was making?
Each gadget or skill help acquire the now over 400 Riddler challenges spread throughout the city. Like the first game, some trophies will be out of reach at first. By using detective mode, these trophies can be scanned, which saves their location on the map, making backtracking much easier. Detective mode has also been overhauled. While still highlighting objects of interest, the environment around Batman is obscured, making navigation difficult if detective mode is left on.
Over here! No! I found someone! You're not getting...
The free flow combat returns with 3 simple buttons: strike, counter, and stun. It's easy to use but difficult to master and provides incredible depth for players that can rack up huge combos. The improvements make combat as enjoyable as ever, and Arkham City earns the rating of standard for difficulty. The game features 3 difficulty options, and the third is extremely challenging even for Arkham Asylum veterans.
Stupid little dead bat! Who's gonna save you now?
The autosave feature activates when entering certain buildings or at specific story points. Entire areas will need to be replayed if defeated. It's important to be careful while exploring because all the experience earned fighting goons around the city can be lost if a save point isn't activated. The same is true for finding a stopping point before shutting the game off. Although highly dysfunctional, the city feels alive as enemies can be heard gossiping about rumors of Batman's actions within the city. Some tremble in fear of his presence, while others boast that they'll be the ones to take down the Bat.
Look, I'm sorry, man. I just can't believe you're so scared of a man dressed up like every night is Halloween.
The fortified walls lined with floodlights make the desolate city feel confined. The widespread vandalism and broken infrastructure help set the tone of the game, while the new focus on verticality gives Batman the advantage needed to stalk his prey. It's an open world, but only certain buildings can be entered. Spread throughout Arkham City are various side missions and training sessions which add a lot of content to explore. For time commitment, Arkham City earns the rating of evening. The challenge arenas have returned and offer a great way to get in some combat experience if pressed for time. Most notably, the challenges can be attempted with different characters that have been unlocked or purchased as DLC. After a remarkable opening, the gameplay begins at an extremely daunting pace. With constant messages describing where to go, what to do, or how to do things, it can be overwhelming for both new and returning players. This pace does add to the urgency of the situation, but it also feels rushed. Within the first hour, 7 iconic Batman characters are introduced, and that's not even all of them.
Get your filthy paws off that now.
Access to Catwoman's missions are included in new copies of the game, or can be purchased online for $10. She has her own set of acrobatic moves and thief-like gadgets. Her missions can be launched from the title screen, or work themselves into the main storyline, offering a different perspective. It was fun to take down thugs with flashy combos, and she complements Batman's strongman personality with her sexy attitude.
I figured you could use my help, Selina.
You're right. I think I chipped a nail back there.
Funny.
There are some issues, such as the wonky camera angles during finishing moves, but so much detail went into making this sequel an improvement over Arkham Asylum, which itself was a great game. Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill reprised their roles as Batman and Joker. The phenomenal chemistry of the two make their characters both believable and entertaining.
Twinkle, twinkle, little bat. Watch me kill your favorite cat.
If you're new to the series, the story and gameplay are easy to pick up, but it will be slightly more challenging than starting fresh with Arkham Asylum. With all the refinements made from the first game, the foundation is set for an outstanding gaming experience, absolutely making you want to continue playing.
Getting in here, and we are gonna make sure he gets what he wants. No problem. I'm looking forward to kicking some clues.
For your own thoughts on the game, post in the comment section below, and remember to subscribe to become part of the Leisure Gamer Network. Till next time, enjoy gaming.